Title Tuesday starts in 10 seconds. So, hello to everyone joining early. Got a few people in the chat here. Welcome to AO Joey, Praddock. Okay. Not too much time to waste. My Blitz rating took a dip recently, so I'm trying to break 2700. We'll see if I can do it in this tournament. Playing I am GM Justin. Is this Justin Wing? Justin Wing? Oh, Justin Sarkar. Justin Sarkar. I saw him in Iceland. Good player. Yeah, I guess there's a few like strong Justins in the US. Bishop. I think there's some line like Queen B6, DC5. I'll admit I'm not so booked up in this position. I know this is a line. There's some 95 idea. Yeah, I played Justin in Philly in 2015. Actually, I drew him to like secure my final IM norm. Good memories. Bishop B5 is a move. Usually with the structure box going for E5. But I'm going for like castling, maybe eventually C4. Hello to people just joining. I'm back in my natural habitat. So I'm hoping internet is better than usual. No longer in Vegas. Bishop E7. AC4 here. And I probably won't be looking so much at chat in the midst of this game, but I do appreciate people joining. Let's also fix the volume. I think the volume was a little bit too loud. Thank you, Maverick. Appreciate it. Subbing for 1 year. Happy anniversary. Okay, so if I take bishop takes, the e6 pawn hangs. If I play this, there's takes. I'd also consider taking here. Try it. I'm conceding the bishop pair. Like after takes, I assume pawn takes. Queen b3. Queen b3 looks nice. Pressuring e6. I mean, usually with f6, black wants to play e5, but e5 is pretty well controlled. We might eventually see g5. Or knight d5. Yeah, good move. Rook c1. I want to keep the time advantage. And just try and stay controlled in the position. Queen a4, probably queen d3. Avoid the queen trade. A very stable knight on d5. But I have potential for an outpost with knight e4, knight c5. Wait, was I supposed to stay in Vegas? Did I happen in Vegas? I existed in Vegas, but doesn't mean I had to stay in Vegas. Okay, no more reading chat until after this game. B4. B4, queen c4. Knight c5. There's bishop d6 as well. There's rook c4. Man, so many moves. I kind of like rook c4. It just maximizes the tension. It takes... This might be wrong. Like here I have rook c3.
Hello, Eric.
Hello.
How was Vegas?
It was very Vegas-like. I just realized I'm preventing rook b8, which is nice. If I take... Yeah, this move. Below a minute. I'm trying to use the clock as a weapon. Idea knight d6. Wait, what? Take f4? f5, f4 is an idea, but... Now I can take on... Wait a minute. It doesn't work. Take... I think this is okay. It gets weird though.
Keep up the great work. Loved your series against Levy. Remember to take care of yourself.
I'm trying to take care of my time too. Not a good move.
Best of luck with TT today.
Thank you.
Just entered my 7th trimester.
Okay, I want a time. Oh, that's why I need to stay focused. Like every small moment, every split second
What
counts.
you saying, Eric? Long time. Hope you're keeping well, lad. Come to London soon. Smile.
Oh, thank you. Hey, it's Hector Bat. Okay. Yeah, good game.
Did you play anything other than chess in Vegas?
I played some poker.
More and more chess players dabbling in poker, for example.
Yeah, I dabbled a little bit. Hey, it's Brigham. What's up, Brigham?
Had lots of fun, W and Joe and everyone in Vegas. Sorry for betraying you in the sub-battle.
Oh,
Smile.
no worries. Yeah, Brigham played for Ben's team. But Karen, who's Ben's wife,
what is your opinion
played
on
for my
saunas?
team. Saunas are nice. Except when...
Was just watching an old stream on YouTube. Welcome back.
Saunas are nice except when like you walk outside and it feels like a sauna. That was Vegas where it was like 110 degrees.
Hi,
and it was,
Eric. Thanks for the nice sushi
it was
dinner.
hot.
Sorry I lost to Brigham.
Hey, it's Ross the
thumb.
boss. Yeah, I had sushi dinner with Ross. Also, yeah, there was a cool sub battle, which I have to see if it's maybe postable for YouTube. Haven't been able to
Happy 6-month dad.
To check the quality though. Oh, thank you, Widacolo. Yeah, welcome back everyone. I'm streaming Title Tuesday. I'm back from Vegas. I'm playing Hikaru. Playing Hikaru? I usually play down in round 2, but I'm playing Hikaru. Okay, and I'm black. What to do? What does Hikaru
Good
play?
game. When is your
Playing
next
a London.
OTB tournament?
I can't answer that right now. I'm muting chat. I have to focus. What does Hikaru play? He's gonna play knight d2. I'll probably play takes in this line. Bishop e5 is coming. Oh, he's playing more positional. So if queen b3, knight here, or bishop here. I looked at this a while ago. I don't think this is super venomous, but I am playing Hikaru. So if I play bishop d6 here, we trade. It's so important to just not overthink things. All right, I sacked a pawn. It looks playable. 94. Remember some 94 g5 g4. Also remember that rook b1 comes at some point. I think rook b1 or rook b8 immediately, and then 94. And this is prep I looked at like over 6 months ago. I was helping a friend during US champs. Okay, so the problem is if I play g5, there's takes. So there's 96, then g3. So maybe like rook b6 and then g5. Like I don't remember exact prep, but I remember ideas. Okay, I didn't miss knight c3 because bishop does defend the rook. Maybe I should have played rook b6 sooner. Not sure. Like right after rook b1. You're doing okay time-wise. This is hard to stop, actually. Hikaru goes pawn grabbing. So g4. I mean, gotta go for it. Takes queen g... No. Queen g5 almost kind of works, but it doesn't. The problem is I have to prove something here. Bishop d2. I mean, there's rook. Wait, he's running mate in 1. Oh, man. Almost missed it. He's running mate in 1. Takes knight c5. I'm down 2 pawns, but I can't freak out. Like knight d7. Ooh, that's a good move. Queen e7. Queen e7 allows queen a8. Stop hurting me. I have to play king g8 at some point. Time is not good anymore. It's still interesting, though. The knight's unpinned. Thank you, G-Cook. Pawn is a little bit tender. Please castle. Knight d3 ideas. Queen d4. I want to make rook h2 work. Still some pressure. Yeah. Advantages, or my compensation is fading. Just like my hopes and dreams. Yeah, this move? d4. It doesn't work though. have no time. I could try to set up the stalemate trick, but that requires sagging all my pawns. Is this? That's not even a threat. Okay, C3 is backwards. Oh, that was a mouse slip. Go my rook. Go my time. Oh, Hikaru outplayed me. It was a very tense position. I spent a lot of time in the early middle game trying to, how do I click on moves? Trying to figure out the complications. Yeah, we played some variation of a different line. Because the main line that I've studied is queen b3, bishop d6, queen takes, king f8. But he included knight h4, knight g6, which maybe favors white. It was interesting though. Like very double-edged position. Yeah, so let me make a study just to analyze today's games. That was fun though. Hikaru's probably in like peak form too, preparing for candidates. I wonder if if I had any chances that game for any sort of compensation even. Okay, title Tuesday start. Oh, titled Tuesday. Let me bring in the analysis. Not gonna have too much time to analyze, but here we go. People can see. Wait, Master's Database. Yeah, this is already like pretty lesser played line. Engine. So engine gives close to equal. Apparently I should have played g5. Oh, I should have played g5 sooner. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I ended up losing 2 pawns. And then... But the engine says it's equal. Wow. Oh, I had g3. Now it says g3 is losing. Oh, Stockfish being savage. So apparently g3, bishop takes e4. If I take on h2, rook f1, and black doesn't have anything. Oh, there's still chances though. So queen c7. Ah, defending, attacking. And if queen here, the queen supports rook b8. So that would have offered me slightly better chances. But it seems I was never better in this game. Like, I definitely had improvements, but I was never actually better. Okay. What to do? Let me make sure I don't miss the next game. A few games still going. Thanks everyone for tuning in. That was a fun start to the stream, playing Hikaru. Thank you to John Bartholomew with a raid. If you're just joining, I just played some Grandmaster.
Hikaru playing positionally is a sign that he's more scared of you than before.
Oh. Well, Hikaru... Is it positionally?
Good luck on your tournament, hope I'll be awake, it's already midnight.
Oh, thank you. Young Yankee, and also a stony play. Yeah, the game started positionally, but then Hikaru like showed no fear, just grabbed a pawn, and I think a lot of players would be uncomfortable in this
21
position as
months of
white.
entertainment, thank you.
Oh, John was watching the game against Hikaru. Oh, cool. Yeah, it was interesting. Like I feel like there's a lot to learn from this game. I mean, I think the key moment, like the key improvement was G5
Double
immediately,
baby yay.
where the engine was actually giving a slight edge for me. So maybe I was wrong that I did have a chance to have like full compensation and then maybe even more. Um, yeah, the other line is Queen B3 immediately. I really thought Hikaru would play Bishop B5 though. This is like the trendy move at top level play. I played Levon Aronian in like some just sparring blitz game recently, and he absolutely crushed me with Bishop B5. Thank you, Fab Dabs. Okay, so this is round 3. I am 1 out of 2. It's hard to stay perfect after playing Hikaru. So we have another London. How'd this line the first game with this? Here we have something a little bit different. With this specific move order, wait, what's the line? Knight C6. Yeah, this specific move order I play kind of a rare move. And castling is almost a novelty. And the idea is to take, and then play C4. So not traditional London ideas, but more aligned with Queen's Gambit ideas, where I'm trying to make the argument that white's slightly better because I have a better bishop. Rook C1 will come, get tempo on the queen. Bishop B3. B5 is actually a very useful move. Bishop D3. Bishop's happier targeting H7. Yeah, I would love to try and catch up with chat and address everyone, but I'll have to save it for a break. Knight G5 looks enticing. Probably not necessary too soon. Should really focus on completing development. Like Rook D1, Knight F1, Knight G3. But not super easy to attack. Offering a trade of rooks. So the bishop's out of the way, so I do control the d file. Do I want to trade another pair of rooks? I think I'll avoid the trade. Like, I'm playing for a win. I usually don't try and play based on my opponent's rating, but I do have a couple hundred points on my opponent, and I feel like keeping rooks on the board offers me a little bit better chances. Knight d4 now. Yeah, if ever e5, then I have the f5 square. Some idea knight h5. Although, there's another idea to bring the knight to c5. It's a nice square in black's territory that I control more times. Have to be careful of rook c8. Rook c8 b4. Knight d7. Not getting so much here. Knight h5. It looks wrong, but I think I'll play it. I'm trying to get some activity. Also remove one of the main defenders on the king side. Now I'm hitting the knight. I'm controlling all these squares, so there's no infiltration, but there is knight c4. Good move. Yeah, queen c6 might come. Pawn f3. Objectively, I might be a little bit worse, but I think it's still controlled. There's some idea now, knight a5. And black actually has to be careful, but I have to be careful too. That's a good move. Rook e1, so passive. a5 probably coming. a5, I have knight d4. Then f5.
Yikes.
Yikes, yeah. A good word to describe this position. I'm playing, ooh, yikes. Ah, I missed that move. Be down a pawn. Knight d4? Like, the rook's a little bit awkward. b5's attacked. There's this and this, though. Yikes. h4, rook c3. No. Nothing works. h4. I have 10 seconds. Yikes. I want to play this and this. Try and attack.
Hello, Rosen, hello.
Hello. King should be on h2 probably. Okay. Queen d6. Not a happy place for the king. I'm threatening this. Oh dear. Staying alive. Am I alive? I'm alive. Knight defends everything. And attacks. Yeah, let's go. I'm not dead. So much life. I'm about to mate my opponent too. Or fork my opponent. Connect 4. Let's go. How am I winning this? Wow. I somehow won that. What a game. I don't think I deserved to win that, but the knight was like a VIP. Or MVP. Right, a VI MVP. Yeah, because the knight defended rook d1 and hit the bishop. And everything coordinated beautifully here.
GG, hope all is well.
And then this happened. Like f4 was actually very timely. f4 might already be winning for white. Because I'm threatening g4 f5 or even f5 g4 with mate.
Eric, do
If
you have
this,
any
it's connect
tips of
4
handling
checkmate.
tilt?
Take a deep breath and realize that losing is part of the game, but that's how you learn. Drink some tea as well. Thank you, Tomadam. And Paradiddle. Double Paradiddle. Yeah, is this winning? Analysis? It's crazy that it's just equal material. Ah, the rook could move, but that might win the pawn. And then, yeah, there'd still be decent winning chances here. E5 instead of queen c4. Oh yeah, black had many chances to play for a win.
6 months of legendary content.
I guess e5, yeah, if knight b5, there's queen d7. I mean, queen c4 seemed like a practical decision. Like, it seemed like black should just be winning here, but it wasn't so simple because when the knight comes back, the rook has to babysit the bishop, and my king's ready to come in too. Hey, thank you, Bob. Happy 6 months. The next I Am Not a GM match has not been scheduled, but it will likely be early July. We do have the I Am command, which will link to the article, so I think the next scheduled match will be sometime like June 20th between Kanti and Shuvalova. Not sure what opening to play. I played all my Sicilians against Danny Wrench. Okay, here we're going for a Rossolimo. It's like bishop d6 here. And speaking of the Danny Wrench match, I played a similar type of position, but it came from an English. Like I had the white side of a very similar structure. I had one extra tempo, but still make this work. Like b5, bishop here, pressure the pawn. I have the bishop pair here. Hey, it's Tagi. What's up, Tagi? I'm doing well. I got back from Vegas yesterday. I had like a very early morning flight, and I'm trying to recover with my sleep schedule. A little bit sleep deprived right now. Thank you, Fred Moo. Yeah, again, welcome back to everyone. This is round 4 of Title Tuesday. So after this game, there'll be a more extended break. Thank you to Spudge. Okay, so bishop f4 is a move. Queen c4. I'd like to play this positionally. d6.
Did you end up making your flight?
I did.
I missed mine and had to
Oh
spend
no.
14 hours in the airport. Frown.
I do have a story about my flight. Queen c4. I don't know. I think I'll play rook d8 first. I was calculating this, but okay. What is white doing? White's just moving the rook back and forth. But I don't know what I'm doing. G3. Queen c5 maybe. I thought I was threatening this, but the queen does defend. Okay, now queen c4. So now the knight's a little bit less stable because the bishop's no longer on d2. So these are a few targets. Interesting. Guess I'm not winning anything here. Could play bishop b8. Then there's bishop b6. I think I'll just take. Not the most exciting way to play. I'm envisioning an endgame where, like, we trade queens, I get the king to e7, and it's bishop versus knight. But there's long-term pressure on the c file. It's actually kind of hard for white to resolve the knight and the c pawn. Like rook c7. Okay, white's about to resolve it though. Could play something like rook c4. Idea b4. This is kind of risky because I'm leaving myself with a weakness on a5. But the hope is that I get some play for it. e5.
Hi Eric Smile.
This is okay. Take and rook c8. I'll smile later, but I have to focus now. Not so easy. g5, rook c5. There's a line, rook a4, rook c5, and then I'm threatening bishop f1. Here it takes, and rook h5. Might as well go for it. Ooh. Okay, now I'm kind of trapping my own bishop, but I might win a pawn. Kingside down to c2. Very iffy, though. Because I might win this and lose this, and then it's a race. But I do have a bishop. Rook side down to e4. Rook h2 probably coming. Ah, that's a move. e5 is a good move. Trying to create some complication. I think rook a5 was playable there. Okay, might as well push. And the bishop's very useful in this position. But I don't want to run into like knight f4. I don't want to flag either. If takes, I have rook e3. Want to win the pawn. Threatening check and push. This doesn't work though. Or does it? It might. Threatening this now. No! Ah, I messed up. It's still a game. It's still very much a game. Okay, that's what I needed. This is a draw, but I'll play for win. Be careful not to flag. Oh no. I messed this up. Let's go! I'm winning. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. I was gonna take a draw. I was not going to play out rook versus rook, but then my opponent hung their rook. More than happy to play out
How
rook
high
versus
does your
king.
chess rating need to be to drink Bigelow tea?
I think you can drink it in any rating. That's a pretty universal tea. Wow. I mean, it was a dead drawn position, even when I had the pawn. Opponent just set up the Philidor idea. Like, I can't do anything, but... Did I miss a free rook? When did I miss a free rook? Rook on a8. I can't even, like, click. Hey, it's Yotwaki. It's goo. Rook on a8. Oh, is there some rook? Ah, I missed a free rook. I'm not even getting rook rolled. That's so sad. I should see the whole board. Especially the corners. Did I miss another free rook too? Well, no, wait. Why didn't I take... No, I didn't take the rook because knight takes. I had to save my rook. I mean, I kind of freaked out here. I played this move. Wait, at the end, did I miss a skewer? Really? It's so annoying. I can't see the move number. Like, it won't let me click on the moves. I really miss a skewer? I was looking for skewers. I passed it. Does anyone know the move number? Not that it would help me. Let me just take this into Lee chess. This is... I mean... And I'll run the engine analysis. 15. I don't know if Lee chess engine analysis will be willing to analyze 130 moves. Move 101. Yeah, it's a nice feature on Lee chess. You can like click to see the move. Wait, what color was I? I was black. Oh, I missed a skewer. Da. Oh, that's such a nice setup too. I thought King E4 was a good move. Not the highest quality game.
Let it be known, Eric Rosen never misses a free rook 3 times.
I only missed a free rook twice, right? I found it the third time. Had to create the drama. Yeah, I think what happened was white got comfortable after winning the pawn. And when you get comfortable, sometimes you get careless. Thank you, Hanson. Oh, and Hari Krishnan, welcome back. Don't forget about me when you become
Only
a
2
GM.
months since switching to Twitch. Thanks so much for
Oh,
the
welcome to
great
Psycho.
content. Quack.
And
Sorry to
Freeberg.
bring that unlucky number into this.
That's okay. 13 can be a lucky number too. When you subscribe for that number of months. Yeah, I really need to work on my time management. I'm getting so low on time and living on the increment. Thank you, blunderbusses. Oh, goodbye to Tagi. Thanks for stopping by. I guess you caught a nice part of the stream. Some intense moments. Wait, so I was... Oh, this was the other free rook. What was this moment? So here, what was my win? Bishop e4. What? Ah, because knight f4 was a threat. I had to put my bishop on a square that can't be attacked by the knight. It's a nice illustration of like how a bishop is better than a knight in a position like this, because bishop helps support the promotion square and prevents white's pawn from promoting. So there's a break, right? We're in round 4, or we just finished round 4. I assume all the games are done. Hikaru won in brutal fashion with a Dutch. What's Hikaru doing? F5, C6, D6? Bishop E6? What is this? Man, he got a crushing position so quickly, though. That's crazy. Oh, good night to Teotwaki. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I'm playing Sajugorov. I played Sajugorov recently, I think. Recent memory. I don't think that's how I'm supposed to say his name. Like, the J is probably not pronounced like a J. Thank you, 13 ear. Okay, so we have one of these. Yeah, this is a solid approach against London. Play C3. Rook E1. Kind of like a hedgehog setup. Queen C2, or even Queen B1. Queen C2. I've had games where like they play Bishop F8, Knight G5, H6, but H6 immediately. What to do? Maybe my queen is better on B3. Actually, not sure how to handle this. Rook D1. Take on E6. Not quite working. Yeah, B5's coming. It takes in Rook A1. I think it's slightly more pleasant for black. But it shouldn't be like so much worse here. how to do
Welcome
this.
back from Vegas.
Oh,
Good
thank
luck
you.
in Tilted Thrilling Topsy-Turvy Tuesday.
I'm gonna make that the stream title. Oops, no, I didn't mean to ban you. I meant to make that the stream title. Unban. I meant to copy paste that. I accidentally clicked ban. Okay, I should focus on this game. Oops. Bishop h4. Knight h5 is a good move. Play knight g4 anyway. That was really uncomfortable. Some d5 move? Don't think it works though. Like no feel for this position. Takes. I just have to play quickly. Black's gonna have the bishop pair, better pawn structure. White can come to e3. Something to play for. There's some interesting lines with eventual rook e6, but there's always bishop d5. Might go for this idea. Neutralize the battery. h4. Because I just have a light squared bishop, I should really have my pawns on dark squares. And that f1 coming. I mean, there's takes in bishop g2. But then b5 hangs. d5 not working. Queen e2. I might just turtle up. Queen e2, knight h2. Oh, this d pawn. This is so uncomfortable. b4 is a bit tender. And this knight's just pinned to my rook now. I take.
Let's go.
No time. And no position. Let's go is good advice when you're in time trouble. Okay, well played. Yeah, it was like a more positional Hedgehog versus London, where I think I just got outplayed. Um, yeah, against this move order, it's harder to be tricky because knight c3 is sometimes idea to go for like quick tricks, but then there's d6. The variation I wanted to point out, which I've had a good number of games, not usually against GMs, but like sometimes black will play this, and then after knight g5, h6, white's mating in two moves with bishop h7. If takes its mate and king h8 and I have 7 mate. So it's a nice trick. I'll take the game into Lichess, and I haven't done it with every game. Some of the breaks have been shorter than others. Switch scenes. White should play c4. I wonder if c4 is an idea like earlier on. Engine actually likes these positions for white. Thank you, Ivan Karamazov. Subbing for 18 months. The weather is really hot. It was really hot in Vegas. It's still pretty hot in St. Louis. In the 90s today. Gives h3. It's giving knight c4. Knight c4, I thought d6. Okay, b5 is not really a human move. I'm curious like how white can justify the knight on c4. Like castle, castle. But maybe just slow play. Maybe the knight can... Maybe the knight just stays here. Wait for d5, knight e5. a4. Ah, there's no knight d7. That's interesting. So knight c4 is like prophylaxis against knight d7. So queen c7 makes sense. Rook e1, then knight d7. I'm trying to get some ideas from the engine, like how to play in the middle game here. Okay, c3 makes sense. Let's say rook e8 first. h3, rook c8. And it's very similar to what I did. Let's see what happened in the game. Oh yeah, generally, in tournaments like Title Tuesday, don't suggest moves in the moment. It's okay to like ask questions afterwards though about specific moments, but suggesting moves during the game, especially in like a Title Tuesday, is um, just yeah, not etiquette. But generally, I don't look at chats during games. Sometimes I'll glance over though if someone subs. I should be muting alerts. Do you have a favorite anti-Sicilian? Yeah, Knight C3 Sicilian. You can look up my lecture from St. Louis Chess Club. Yeah, generally, if you're gonna send Stockfish recommendations, do it after the game's done. Wait, what? Oh, I started a game? It didn't make the sound. Okay, let's focus here. It only made the time warning sound. This is all still prep though. No longer prep. That's a playable position. King G7, Rook H8. Might want to play G4. I got the chance. Really? I think this is okay. F3, Rook B8. This takes phase B4 hangs in the end. Ah! I'm gonna lose this. Yeah. What to do? I'll fight. Some chances. G4 is coming. I want to play C5 at the right moment, but difficult to make work. Some Rook H7 idea. Should really play B3. I should have played B3 the move before. That's still interesting. Might escape with a draw here. That was a really bad move. I should have probably taken, although I don't know. This should be a draw if I don't bungle it. And White's king is a bit cut off too. H3 is weak. Draw. It's a miracle I'm not losing this. Oh, we had this position earlier. It's the same defensive idea. I just realized I forgot to switch the scene too. Will my opponent hang a rook this time? Wait, I have to be careful not to flag. Okay. Okay. Ah, I guess that's how you draw a game, by giving almost 3 minutes of time odds. Oh dear. It was quadruple berserk, yeah. Whatever that means. You cut your time in half how many times? 4 times? I felt like I was close to winning too. Because my opponent like made some dubious piece sacrifice. Was clearly like trying to pressure me on the clock, but yeah, I just missed a3. I mean, when I played rook b8, even when I played knight a4, I was seeing this line, but I missed a3 in the end. So maybe it makes sense. Yeah, it probably makes sense just bishop e7. But anyway, this game I'm not quadruple berserking. Lesson learned. I think I just missed the sound from last time. I think chat, like, usually chat would notify me, but no one was really paying attention in chat that my chess.com game started. So enthralled by the Lee chess analysis. Okay, so this is a line. 97? Queen b3, knight g5? I don't remember having studied this. And it looks good for white. Maybe it's tricky. 96, queen e7. Takes. Go for it. Wow. I think I just stumbled into some nastiness. Um, it should still be playable though. Yeah, knight c5 was a great move. Thinking takes, castling. Castle queenside first. Rook e8. Oh, there's so much to worry about here. Gotta get the king off the e-file though. Okay. And queen takes. There's knight g4 though, man. So I'm looking at knight g4, queen g3. I'm down the pawn here. There's pressure on d6. It doesn't look good. My king is kind of open. I could play f4. And then h3, kick the knight away.
Go Eric, good content as always.
Oh, thank you, not so clear. This position is not so clear. I think queen f2. I mean, it looked interesting to take, but then the c file would open. It's better to keep files closed on the queen side. The d file opens, but okay, I'm ready to develop the bishop, connect the rooks. And the knight's really out of play. Probably expecting knight f7 at some point. Again, don't want to take the pawn.
Beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse.
Amen. I don't mind the queen trade. Like, even though I'm down a pawn, it's I just want an easier position to play. As my knight's been pinned to the b2 pawn for a while. Can trade and rook. Doesn't look great. Bishop e2? I think it's okay. I was down so much time, but I'm used to being down time, so
Miss Mary Mac was
nothing new.
dressed in black with silver buttons all down her back. She played some chess and was the best.
Okay,
but
I'll listen to your poem later. I gotta focus though. Yeah, good move. And down a pawn. Knight e7 idea. King f7, bishop c4 is interesting. Really? Let's try this. I'm down a pawn, but I feel like there's some potential with a knight. Maybe not, though. Okay, I'm fighting back. Only got careless there. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Wait, I could have taken that. Does it work? Hmm. How am I still alive? I'll be thrilled with a draw. It's heading towards a draw, too. I mean, I might even have winning chances here. I'll win the pawn. A4 to box out the king. Okay, I've walked into a pin, but it's still a draw. Okay. I didn't lose that. That was close. Um, what to make of that game? I should have easily lost that. I walked into some weird opening. So I'm not sure if I've had this position before. Like knight g5, but I guess e5 is pretty strong. Yeah, a lot of strange games today. Like games where the unexpected result happens. I should have lost the last two, but I've been holding on for dear life. I think I was really close to flagging this game too. Where's my Lichess study? I have to reopen Lichess. Okay, I have to be ultra aware of not missing my next game too. Let's see. Wait a minute. What did I do? I can't paste a link. There's some Chrome extension where you can bring a game into Lichess in one click, which I'll have to look into. Oh, thank you, Danger Cats. Hope you're doing well as well. Here we go. I just want to see the opening here because it was. Okay, not a good move. Knight g5. This is really good to know. I've had this position 0 times on Lichess. I've had this position 5 times on Lichess. Would have thought I've had it more. Okay, playing Baby Boss. I was about to play the English there for a moment. I was about to play Joe Bava London too. Muscle memory taking over. Let's play Joe Bava London actually. C5, knight c3. Yeah, so this is a cool line. I played this recently in a local rapid tournament at St. Louis Chess Club. I recapped the game on YouTube. It takes, I think the line is takes. Oh yeah, at St. Louis Chess Club, my opponent played bishop d7, knight b5, queen a5, b4, and white's like winning there. Because takes and then c3. It's a tricky line. And this is probably a move. We're going into the same thing. Oh, this is funny. I mean, queen a5, it's okay, it's not played unfortunately. I know white's supposed to be doing completely fine here. Like there's a move. I have to watch out for this threat. He takes an f3. Or takes in c3. I could play c3 first as well. Yeah, that's slightly more accurate. Because I don't mind if we trade like at the d file. e5's off limits because I take. So e6 is a move, but then b4. For the time being, it's equal material. Like I have this pawn on c5, which looks overextended, but it's defendable. Pawn on e4 also overextended, but it's defended. And tension just remains between the queens. I mean, we might end up like leaving tension, like bishop e7, knight e2, castle, castle. Yeah, knight d5 is a move. Or knight e2 or bishop e2 or bishop d2. I think bishop d2 here. Oh, thank you, Vampire Chicken. Yeah, the recap video, it features 3 games where I played crazy gambits. One game where my opponent fell for this knight b5 trap. Ooh. I want to play queen a4 here. It's interesting. Hitting the knight. Rook c8. There's also knight e4. I feel like the responsible move is bishop d2. Or queen c1 even. Queen c1. It feels passive, but I mean, there's an idea of castling. I have bishop g5, and if takes, knight activates, I'll be ready to castle next. c3 is defended. Up a little bit of time. Yeah, I removed the bishop, so now that now the knight can't bail out. That's a fine move, though. Knight d4. A very cluttered center. I mean, things still seem stable for the moment. Some idea a3, c4. This knight is actually short on squares. I just have to over-defend the b pawn. Now my c pawn could move, but my knight's loose. b6 might be coming. Knight b3. It's counterintuitive to move away from the center, but okay, it's getting spicy. I think I take knight c3, queen e3. Let's go for it. So there's knight e2, king h1. I want to play rook d1. Okay, knight d2 holds on to the pawn. Very strange position, though. Holding on to the knight. Doe my pawn. Knight here. Bishop d4, I win d3. Okay, I cut off the rook. So d3 is hanging now. And when I take, the knight's no longer defended. And I'm also hitting the rook, so I go up material. This move, and then take. The knight's pretty much trapped. There we go. Okay. Hard-fought game. I'm in super tense position, and we both got in time trouble, and then I won a rook. I was only 30 moves? That felt like such a long game. I was only 30 moves. What round was that? Oh, that was round 8. Okay, so we have a break. I can take a small breather. Can pace the game into the study. Yeah, just to show the cool trap is queen a5. which at first looks kind of reasonable. At first, it looks like white has to play bishop d2, and then queen can go back, and um, there might be repetition, but queen a5 runs into b4. And then the problem is after takes c3, the queen's hit, and knight c7 is a threat. So, yeah, my opponent played bishop takes, which I think is the best move. No, knight a6 best move. So takes. Oh, this is also playable. Yeah, I played c3, which seemed like the most logical move. Oh, he played pretty high quality chess. Until here. Wow, I missed a cool move.
Using my 6th month to ask if you wanna play games with viewers.
Maybe after this tournament, if I have enough energy. I am in the midst of Title Tuesday. Just finished round 8. But I'll play it by ear. I am due for a viewer challenge stream. If not today, sometime this week. Also, welcome back. This is Dre. So winning move, bishop c6, queen a4.
And ducks. In Rosen, let's go, quack.
Oh, I have a story about a duck. I have so many stories to tell from Vegas. There's a story about a duck and Andrea Botez. I'll save it for later, though. Why is this winning? Takes. I guess the bishop can't be taken. Knight can't be taken, but there's rook c8. Queen a6. Wow, that's insane. King d7. Wait, king d7. I assume it's terrible, but why? Rook d1. Knight's pinned. There's no longer any threat. c4 is coming. And rook c8. Wow. And if king d7 here, queen a7. Or even better, rook d1.
Congratulations for your matches against Danny and Levy.
Oh, thank you, Psycho.
Up next?
I'm playing one of 3 people in the finals. It's to be determined. But it's either Lawrence Trent, James Canty, or Shuvalova, whose name is actually pronounced Shuvalova, I think. I'm bad with stressing certain vowels. So Shuvalova plays Canty in the quarterfinals on June 20th. The winner of that plays Lawrence Trent. And then the finals will take place sometime early July. Will I bring back share a photo points reward? Yes. I removed it for one stream because I think it may have been like a Title Tuesday stream actually, because it's hard to share photos during tournaments. But I should bring it back at some point. Yeah. I have to organize my photos too. Also have to download all the photos that Brigham took. Brigham took some really nice photos. Sub battle and simul. Yeah, Shuvalova is different than Miss Lovalova. Hikaru is pretty confident I'll play Trent. Well, Hikaru had like a perfect bracket for a while. And then I wanted to prove him wrong by beating Bibisara. But Danny Wrench beat Bibisara. And then I beat Wrench, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Hikaru would have predicted, like me versus Wrench. What kind of duck? Curry. Let's wait for the next round? Or let's keep analyzing the games. I mean, yeah, at some point black was better. That wasn't so much worse. Like sometimes you just have to make sure things don't completely crumble and wait for the opportunity, and then wow, so I seize the opportunity here. Bishop d6 only winning move, but it was a natural move to play. Yeah, I'll tell the story about the duck when the story hasn't ended yet. When the story ends, then I'll tell the story, but it's not complete yet. Anyway, do I keep waiting? Jeffrey Zhang leading the tournament. What happened to Hikaru? 7 out of 8. Oh, Hikaru drew 2 games against a couple GMs. Thank you, Tolos Waffler. The 4 months. Oh, don't forget the poem. Oh yeah, I muted like mid poem earlier. Was it this one? It was this one.
Miss Mary Mac was dressed in black with silver buttons all down her back. She played some chess and was the best but always got shattered by Eric Stafford. GG.
That didn't really rhyme, but that's a happy ending for me and my Stafford. What is the price pool? Oh, the prize pool for Title Tuesday. That's not a rude question. You could probably Google it. Title Tuesday chess prize. Like Google just scrapes the chess.com article and we can see here. I was listening to some podcast about how it's like controversial that Google does this. Like they'll show you the content within a site, so you won't actually need to click through to go to that site. But we can still click through. Yeah, there's a best streamer prize for Title Tuesday that I've never won because I think it always goes to Hikaru. At least when Hikaru's streaming. Will we see a Stafford? Yeah, I had one E4 game today. I played a Sicilian, Rosalimo. I'd consider playing Stafford. I mean, I'm not too tilted yet, but we'll see. Okay, play Stafford. Oh, it's Stafford Gambit time. I mean, I was just talking about it. Nope, no Stafford.
Tested positive for COVID this morning.
Oh,
I
sorry
think
to
only
hear.
watching you play a Stafford would make me feel better.
Well, I'm sorry I can't make you feel better just yet. Can't play a Stafford when the opponent plays d4 on move 3. I actually don't know if this is theory. It looks playable. I may have had this position at some point in my life. Knight c6. Rookie 1, knight d2. If the knight moves, I take it. But it seems like white's out of theory too, so that's good. Bishop c5, castling. c4, yeah, thematic move. Like knight b4 is sometimes response. I'm curious, actually. Like, I could take with queen. I could also. And takes takes knight g3, queen b5, c6 takes. Doesn't quite work. And queen takes. I feel like I'm about to blunder something. Takes. If takes with bishop, there's knight c3, but I can take with queen. Okay, queen d7. A very iffy position. Maybe queen a. No, 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 no. I meant to draw the arrow, not click. I was thinking queen a5. How nice will my opponent be? There's not even takebacks. Also, sorry, I forgot to change the scene. I wonder if my opponent will like play a waiting move and then allow me to play queen a5. I have chat disabled. We can't talk. I can't even send emojis. Opponent's so flustered though. What's gonna happen? I think they're feeling bad for me. That's so sad. I wanted to not lose a queen. Opponent's calculating the very deep line. Bishop takes b5. It's so devastating. Offer draw? No. I'm not gonna offer a draw. If my opponent offers a draw, maybe I accept. I think I'll just be sad. Queen b5 was probably one of the only moves I could play that makes my opponent think for this long. I think they're waiting for me to resign. I don't know though. Like there's so many unwritten messaging going on right now. They were probably just waiting for me to resign. I was waiting for them to be nice to me, but they're not being nice to me. So sad. Well, maybe karma will happen and we'll have a counter mouse slip. Probably not going to happen though. B5. My opponent gave me time odds though. Is that compensation for a queen? To make it somewhat interesting? I'm so confused. Castling. Okay, we'll try and make it spicy. It's not a good position though. Knight f4. c5. b5? b5. No. I'm just down with full queen too. That's what makes it so sad. Hmm. Ugh. Ah, I tried the thing. Oh, it's still a fight though. It was still a fight. Good game. Was not expecting to survive for that long. I mean, I was fighting mate in 1 too. I had some hope. And even here too. Actually, here I missed a chance to take on e3 first. And then take the bishop. Yeah, when I take it's check. What to do. That was a funny game though. I mean, I'm probably just worse though. Like even before I blunder the queen. Let's see. On the bright side, it's better to do this in a title Tuesday than in like a speed chess championship match in the finals. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Where's my thing? Here's my thing. New. Can check the theory here. No Masters games. Wow, White's just better. White's really better after Queen B5. So Queen A5 is just losing apparently. To Knight D2. Because if I take, there's Bishop D2 and a Knight's a bit stuck. So maybe like it was good to mouse slip to fluster my opponent and get some hope on the clock if it was losing anyway. What am I supposed to do in this line? So this whole Bishop F5, Bishop G6 is not good. Bishop E7 better move. Castling. Knight C5. Okay. Okay, learning theory. Yeah, I mentioned this during the game, but if I go for Knight G3 here, there's Queen B5 check, and bad things happen. If here I take, or White takes, and what to do. Don't forget about the tournament. Good advice. Let's switch back the scene. Thank you, Starry Night. Oh, so Jeffrey lost. Hikaru tied for first. Man, I had my chance to stop Hikaru in his tracks. What to do? Hey, it's Aman. I saw Aman in Vegas. Aman just popped in randomly. Played the Blitz tournament. Aman wins on time. Oh, the pawn's going this way. Wait. Okay. I'm losing some rating this tournament. We'll try and manage my time better. And my ability to not mouse slip. Question, how do I subscribe using Prime? You have to first connect your Amazon Prime account, so you can use a Prime command. F3 here. Some idea just to go for the quick attack. Looks a little bit sketch. G8-3 looks useful because knight c5 I play b4. Hmm. And it seems wrong to go for this plan without developing, but the knight's so misplaced. And the queen still covers e3. Some h5 idea, maybe bishop d3. Bishop d3, knight e2 is some easier way to develop. Knight g3 might be coming. Yeah, knight h5 is interesting. Knight h3, we trade. So if knight g3, I play this, and I think that's just winning. And if takes, I take with rook. Okay, so queen g7's idea. Okay, I'll go for the trades. Should I pre-move queen g7? Probably not. Would have worked though. G4 and G4 H5. H6. I think rook D4 first. The knight might have to reroute like H3 back to F2. Rook E1. It's more positional now. Like it started seeming like it was going to be a very tactical fight, but very positional. A better structure. I have the pair of knights too. Knight E6 is maybe coming. Rook B4 first. Yeah, I want to ensure that after G3, knight E6, I can retreat the knight. Although I'm not sure if that's the best approach, but let's go for it. Knight C5. That looks okay. I didn't want to take and open the file. Knight D5 is probably a resource. Knight D3 as well. Oh no. Actually, it's still interesting. No, it's not. I have B4. No, B4 hangs a knight. The simple things I'm missing. I think knight d3, and I'll just play down the exchange. Actually, it takes in b4. I mean, I'm probably going to be down a pawn at the end of this. So how bad is this? That's not great. Let's not blunder a fork. That's still interesting. Gotta get the knight to d5. That's a good move. Oh, it always feels like I have so little time. Maybe because I actually do. Threatening a fork. Please play d5, please. Ah. This is rough. Still waiting for d5. I have 1 second? Wait, how did I make that move? How do I have 1 second left? Whoa! Ah! Did I not make that move within a second? Wait. Okay, it's losing anyway. I was wondering, how is it possible to have 1 second left if we're playing with a 1 second increment? Because that means I would have ticked down to 0. My opponent played well too to convert that. Knight f2 was a really good move because I can't take knight e4. And yeah, if I take here, there's knight b5, and can I clip that? It might be too late to clip. I want to see what happened, like with increment. Because there's cases where it doesn't give increment until after you move. Or it doesn't give increment until after your opponent moves. But that's not always the case. Like, it's sometimes inconsistent. Ah, here we go. Okay. We're going to watch on 0.25. 5. I have 1 second? Wait, how did I make that move? Wait, how did I have 1 second? One. Not 2x. 0.25. There we go. I have 1 second. Wait. Slow motion replay. Okay. So my time is ticking. I have 1.5. 94 was played. I went down to 0. But I didn't flag. I didn't know that was possible. And then I realized. Realizing probably wasted too much time. I have 1 second left. Ah! Oh! No. Yeah, it would have been impressive if I could play 2 moves in a row with 0 seconds left. Did I not make that move? Can you talk like this in real time? Maybe later. Anyway, that was unfortunate. My rating is bleeding. Oh, Hikaru's not playing. One game left. Ooh. Oh, this is like a famous position. Black one on time. Okay. There's some like triangulation idea in this position. This final game? Final game, man. Okay, I'll try and finish strong and stop the bleeding. We have B3. F3, I still go for this plan. So if takes, I just take back. Knight C3. I have to remember what to do. I think bishop D6. Bishop D6. Because whatever it takes, I can take back and queen H. No, wait. No, if pawn takes, queen H4, knight F2. I may have already messed this up. But it resembles a Stafford Gambit. Except my bishop's on D6. But the structure is something I'm familiar with. I might be losing my my last center pawn. Opponent did not take the free pawn. Okay. Bishop F5. There's also some bishop A3. Like how to do this? I think this is okay though, because if takes, I have rook G8, skewering the bishop and the G2 pawn. I'm ready to castle queenside. Okay, my goal this game is to not fall below 10 seconds. Ideally not fall below a minute. But also to play like decent quality moves. It requires a balance. E4. Maybe some A5 at the right moment. I play bishop A3 first because after A5, it's harder to play A4. Queen C5 now. Queen D2, I take the pawn. Queen E1. I think I can still take the pawn. Because if takes, I take, and then I'm just crushing. Actually, I think I'm crushing regardless. And bishop E4 was a nice, feel-good move. Because I'm setting, I mean, this is a pin. I'm setting up discoveries. Queenside down to defending the bishop, which covers all the mating ideas. Hey, what does white do here? Maybe just flag. I think I'm fulfilling my goal of not falling below a minute. If I take the knight, making sure. I mean, actually, queen d5 is simpler. Yeah, still all the tactics. I mean, how do I want to do this? I think take the rook. Maybe not the best technique, but that's something. Wait, let's be careful. Have to be very careful. SC5 is a nice move. Hey, I didn't fall below a minute. Okay. Yeah, there is a small hiccup in the opening. Where I think I just lost a pawn. But opponent didn't take it. So I finished with 6 out of 11. That's a +1 score. Yeah, I lost some rating this tournament, but had some fun games. I hope people were entertained. Hope people learned a thing or two. Some people winning channel points. Chessborn Uncle J subbing for 3 months. Oh, who was it that was asking how to sub with Prime? Thanks earlier to Baron Bolo, new Prime sub. Also, Starry Night subbing for 3 months with Prime. Game still going? Oh, Hikaru playing. Hikaru winning? No, Hikaru losing. Hikaru flagging. Hikaru getting mated. Wow, E4 mate unstoppable.
Wow, I already forgot my bar mitzvah. Wow.
Oh no, your bar mitzvah. Mazel tov.
Thanks for signing my board at the Vegas Simil.
Oh,
it
it's
was
Jim
the
the
board I
Fridge.
learned to play chess on when I was 10.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
I ended up winning 6 out of 7 of my games in the under 1,300 section of the tourney and got $500.
Congrats.
Not bad for my first classic.
Whoa, Sir Ripoff Maple. Thanks for the 20 gifted. Not bad for my first classical tourney. Your instructive content has helped me a lot in last year.
Thanks for the great content.
Etc., etc. Nice words. Thanks so much, Jim the Fridge. And congratulations.
Thanks for reminding me about Prime sub also, quack.
Oh, you're welcome. It's the regular friendly reminder. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much, Sir Ripoff Maple. If you were gifted a sub, you can say thank you. Thank you, D. Freeman, Alpha of the Storm. So Fair Play Chess 1, this is on Draken. It looks like. Standings aren't completely final yet. Where's my chess study? I have this window open. I'm not seeing it. Ooh. New player winning title Tuesday. Vitaly Bernatsky. I haven't heard of that player. The Grandmaster. Bortnik in second. So and Draken finished in third. Yeah, I finished with 6 out of 11. Nice finish. Where's my Lichess study? It just disappeared. Huh. Let me open a new window. Okay, so what were the highlights? I played Hikaru. That was a good highlight. I played Hikaru in round 2 and had an interesting opening against him. He beat me with the London though. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay. There we go. So bishop d6 I think is just a mistake. Oh, we were following Hikaru against Fabiano from 2017. Hikaru used to play this line before he started playing knight f3 and then later b3. Yeah, this is a chess.com speed chess championship from 5 years ago. So bishop d6 is kind of playable. So after it takes, I was thinking about knight g4, but apparently queen e7 first. This is actually cool. Queen e7 provoking d3, and then knight g4, hitting e3. And what if queen e2? Ah, h2 hangs. So maybe I can get away with this. Whoa, it's Hikaru. What's up, Hikaru? Hikaru's everywhere. Playing title Tuesday, appearing in the database. Yeah, we played in the second round. Shout out GM Hikaru. There's a question right before the raid of who I'm rooting for in candidates. I was gonna say Hikaru. Hikaru or Fabi. Gotta root for the US. Be super cool if Hikaru does well in candidates and wins it and becomes world champion. Also, thank you, Gary. Yeah, if you're just joining, I also played Title Tuesday. I finished in 69th place. So not as high as Hikaru. But still decently nice. What I might do is just try and regain all the rating points I lost from Title Tuesday. I had some really tragic games where I lost on time. I had a tragic mouse slip. And then... Okay, the last game I won somehow. Last game... I had
It
nice
was
rooks.
awesome meeting you in Vegas. Also good luck, Hikaru.
Hey, it's Super Hot Dogs. Yeah, I met so many people in Vegas the past several days. It was nice meeting you too. Yeah, I didn't have any hot dogs in Vegas. Had a lot of sandwiches. I then had some really good Thai food too. Okay. So my peak blitz rating, what is my peak blitz rating? Where is this? Profile. Blitz. Why is Blitz not showing up? Oh, Blitz. Wow, my peak Blitz rating is 2764 on May 30th. That was like a couple weeks ago. So I lost 100 points in a couple weeks. The sandwiches I had in Vegas were not good. I was stuck in the hotel that the chess tournament was taking place in, and the food options were very limited, unfortunately. I wish I could recommend better food places. Did go to a sushi place though. I forget the name. Maybe Bluefin? Sushi was really good. Okay, I'm retitling the stream Raising Rosen's Rating. The Thai restaurant I went to was called Lamai. Went with a local professional poker player who said it's the best Thai food in Vegas. And it's definitely the best Thai food I've had in recent memory. Okay, I have a lot of like things open. Here we go. Okay. 3-minute chess time. Let's do the grind. We should do like an over-under thing. After this game, maybe I'll set some boundaries. Oops, let's not pre-move anything too crazy. Now this is a lot different from Title Tuesday because there's no increment. So there's definitely more dirty flagging potential. Queen b3. Queen b3 just slows down the minority attack. And I could play a5. Now there's just no minority attack. There's no knight a4. Generally I like to play this and this, but I might actually just nah. Takes. I think I can get away with this. If e4 takes, I just move back. Objectively, it's probably not great, but it does have a pretty clear plan. I actually had a similar game in Title Tuesday. That one game where I forgot to move for the first 2.5 minutes. So bishop f5, maybe g4. The bishop supports the pawn through X-ray vision. Takes. E4. Yeah, e4 is very thematic. I could play bishop f4 first. And then taking queen f5 maybe. I just want to play positional chess. Or do I want to play tactical chess? Queen d7. This is okay. So if knight takes, I have queen e6. And here queen queen c7. I'm moving way too slowly here. At first I was scared of this move, but I just take and my queen's defended. Uh-oh. I'm just losing material. I take. Ah. I don't see how to save everything. I have to take. Oh, I'm down a full. I mean, I'm down a piece for 2 pawns, but it's much worse for me. F5. I'm gonna try and fight, put the pawn on F4. Controlling E1, so there's no rook E1, but there's knight E2 at the right moment. Knight E2, F4. Bishop D6 maybe. Yeah, this battery restricts the knight on E2. Queenside down to the knight. And I could move to G3 now. I can't play that. Take and... very shaky. Check in here. It's still tricky. Rook G4 is hard to stop. I don't mind the draw. Draw? Hmm. Ah. Okay, it's a draw because insufficient mating material. I could have easily lost that. White gave me a free queen though, so I mean, it's really hard to like pre-move this position, especially with a knight still on the board. Okay, at least I didn't lose. Also, thank you, Just Wonderful, who subbed with Prime and just have had their first time chat. Says watch your stuff on YouTube all the time. Happy to help support the stream. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a little bit more Blitz. Let's do an over-under. I'm gonna make a prediction. So I'll keep playing Blitz until I pass a certain number. Wait, what is this? Start prediction. Wait. How do I make a prediction? I don't usually make predictions. Here's my OBS. Prediction. It shows the previous one. Summary? No. Wait, what? Start prediction. Oh, here we go. It's okay. Here we go. Name prediction. What rating will Eric pass first. Well, Eric hits first. Or what's the best way to phrase this? $26.75 or above, $26.50 or below. I think that makes sense. And we'll do a 2-minute prediction. Makes sense? I think that makes sense. I'm currently rated 2661. Oh, everyone thinks I'll pass 2675 before I fall below 2650. I'll keep playing until I pass one of those. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. Wow, okay, there's more channel points on me falling below 2650. But it's actually really close. Wow. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Biggest animal I could take down. I don't know. I haven't thought so much about that. Okay, so here we go. Playing CM Rui. Name sounds familiar. I'm playing this kind of funny line of London. Kind of Jobava London. D6. A3 looks reasonable. It's hard for black to play e5 so soon with the rook aligned with the queen. Now I'm threatening this. I mean, knight a5 hits a queen, but it's not too threatening. Let's be careful. D5, we trade. One of the points of h5 is now that there's no knight h5 because the rook supports the pawn in this case. Can I take and win the pawn? And black maybe miss a g7's hit. I mean, black force a draw there? Knight g4. I don't know if I can take on g7. G8, I take knight g4, queen h7, knight f6. Yeah, I think taking is too risky. There's a line, takes here, takes, and then knight g4. When I hadn't yet played f3, then there's some repetition. But now this is a threat. Castling walks into bishop h6. Probably e4. So I have the bishop pair. King's in the center for black. My king is also kind of open, but it's hard for black to actually attack. Usually black wants to play c5, but that just loses pawns. So bishop c4. There's a line, d5 takes, bishop d6 hitting the queen and bishop. Not happening, so bishop b3. Okay, the rook no longer has to babysit the pawn. It's a pleasant position now. Like, this bishop's happy. I could play d5. Let's keep the tension for one more move. There's the idea of takes bishop c5. Okay, now I'm trying to take. c5 looks reasonable. d5 and d6 are both a bit weak. Queen d2, idea bishop f4. Very pleasant time advantage. I do lose a pawn. Like, try and win f7. Or not. Knight f4. Let's try it. Really gotta watch time. Whoa. I think this is okay. Either pawn is captured, I fork. I mean, I'm down a lot of pawns, but once I take the rook, I win d6. Oh, I lose a bishop. Oh, it's so messy. I'm hitting the knight now. Threatening force mate. This is not quite mating. Okay. Wow, that was close. That was really close. Oh man, I almost got mated there. Oh dear. I gained 6 points for that. Rematch? Rematch. Thank you, little beast. Okay, I'm playing a Bush Gas Gambit. Probably not the best opening choice, but now it kind of feels like an Elephant Gambit. How is this working? I feel like I've already messed up the opening. I have to check the theory here. Maybe queen e... No, not queen. Queen e7, we trade. Maybe it's playable. Because if takes, if bishop here, I think... Oh no. This doesn't work at all. This is a really bad line for me. F6 maybe? I have to treat this as a gambit though. Let's play this. This is really bad. I'm down about a minute too. I don't know if I'm losing a full piece though. I'm losing like keep pawn. Yeah, this was a bad opening choice. Okay, king d8 walks into check. I think I have to play this. Not what I want. Wow. Just try to keep surviving. Ooh! That didn't work at all. That's not how to survive. Oh man, the threat completely escaped me. Queen h6. I lost in 10 moves. Okay, let me try and find someone higher rated. Okay, no more losing in 10 moves.
Happy lucky number 13.
Lucky 13. Okay, hopefully my luck will turn around now. Playing Lewis. Yeah, another one of these Queen's Gambit declined positions. Rook d1 is a little bit mysterious. If anything, it's usually Rook a d1. Okay, threatening bishop h3 now, because the pawn is overworked. I really shouldn't be playing like dubious gambits in these games. Do I want to sack the h-pawn though? Maybe. Let's play queen g5. Threatening this. If this, maybe this. Because if this, then I have bishop f5. It's tricky for white. Like all of white's pieces are on the queen side, apart from the king. So it's usually a good sign to try and attack. Because most of my pieces are like aimed at attacking the king. f4 is interesting. It's really tempting to take that. With the bishop, takes. f3 I take. Okay, I'm relying on some intuition. So the idea of knight f3, really? And the idea is still the same as here. Okay, maybe I didn't calculate deep enough. Queen h6. Queen e3 doesn't work. Another very iffy position. Oh, this is not good. What else to do? Knight g5. Maybe knight g5. Let's try it. Might be able to escape with a draw, which is not what I like to say. There is some potential perpetual. So takes, and then perpet. This line, can I take a knight h4? G3, queen e3? Wait, here. Oh, in that line earlier, there the queen was hanging. So bishop has to stay defending the queen. Okay, I could bail out with perpetual. Might have to. My time's running low. Any way to play for a win? Queen h. No. I think this is just a draw now. I'm fortunate because I probably should have lost that. Rematch? Okay, rematch. So no rating lost or gained. Okay. London time. Knight d5 is interesting. Knight d5, f5. I don't think I've encountered this one before. I mean, c4 just looks good. Because generally in the Dutch, black doesn't commit to c5. Okay, I want to go for knight b5 and target the dark squares. I have 3 things now targeting d6. Yeah, knight d6 I think is appealing. Okay, idea a3, rook c3. So after takes, knight e4, I take and hold on to everything. There's some b4 idea. Yeah, this looks really good for white. Like b4, c5, and just full domination. Ooh. I mean, bishop e5. There's queen b3, I think is simplest. And black is still a bit stuck. I just want to play bishop e2, castle, be up a piece. I kind of forgot about queen a1 check. Queen a1 could have been annoying, like king d2. Because queen d1, queen c3. But now I have bishop d1, so I think everything's fine. Bishop f3 will come at some point. Plenty of time. Bishop f3. The rook is almost trapped. I want to play knight b7. I'll play rook d1. Yeah, this pawn is undefendable. Like all the pieces for black are stuck. Okay, that was a feel-good game. Rematch again? Rematch again. I'm going to avoid the Queen's Gambit declined and play the Knight's Tango. And we have some like weird version of a Nimzo. I think I have to like get away with e5 though. I think I can get away with e5. Queen seems a little bit misplaced on b3. Good move though. It's a little bit annoying. Wow. You recure? Idea is to prepare e4. And now, yeah, so a4 looks playable. Queen c2 and then e4. Like the bishop is kind of in no man's land. But now, okay, I can trade it off. And then bishop f5. Queen d7. Oh, I want to play g5, but maybe h6. Slow play. I have to watch out for f3, but it's not really a move here. D5 might happen. Okay, now that's still very tricky. I think the idea is queen f5. Like queen f5, g5, knight g6. Queen b2 might happen. Very strange setup of pieces. But things are coordinating at least. The queen wants to sit on h4. Some potential for knight f3. Might as well bring the other rook in. Although maybe I have to watch the pawn. Yeah, so my idea is to play f5. Knight c4 in the air. Like knight c4, knight e3 is an idea. But there is queen c1. Doesn't quite work yet. I don't care about the a pawn. Or do I? Maybe I do? 96 coming. Wait. There's a funny line. Let me hold off. There we go. Oh, my queen is stuck. Don't hurt me. Okay. Coming out alive. Tricky, tricky. Mm. No! My mating material. Okay, it's a draw still. Oh, okay. What a game. Yeah, a lot of things happen that game. Was c5 hanging? It's so weird. Like, it's not even showing the notation now. Wait, I should be in the game tab. c5. What was on c5? Oh, in this position. Well, e4 was also hanging. Maybe in this position, though, I could have taken. But the focus was to do things on the king side. Analysis. But analysis takes me to the other tab. Ah, I guess this is probably the best way to do it. Oh, now I can click on notation. And it shows notation too. The problem is I'm using this thing to set the volume. So I have to ensure the volume is not too loud. Anyway, I'm going to continue the grind. So we do have the prediction over under or over under more like I want to hit 2675 before I fall below 2650. I'm playing e4. So this is my first e4 of today, I think. I'll play a knight c3 Sicilian. Play f4. Queen c7. Yeah, this is a playable line. In closed position. g6. At some point, f5 might be a consideration. Okay, so I defend e4. There is queen b5 check, which is interesting. I'm gonna go for this. So the point is after takes, knight moves, I take and win f7. And it's kind of a distant line. I might play out though. I'm gonna lose e5 in that line. Or will I? Take first and then... I mean, rook f7, knight d3. I also just take with knight. And this looks pretty good. Hitting the rook and the e-pawn. E-pawn's defended though. But okay, now it's attacked twice. Get away with taking. It's kind of risky. Should probably play h4. There's rook f6 ideas. I think I have to... No, I can't play rook f2. Play king h3. There's knight e4 coming. This is not so simple. Knight d3 I don't think is the best move. There's a funny mating idea. Like rook d2, check here and mate. Not happening though. Have to take maybe g4. I'll take first. This is very scary. Knight e5, knight g4. I have to play this. That's slipping a little bit. My time is slipping too. That's equal material now. There's almost a cool line. That's not good. I mean, I gotta try it, right? It's not even happening. What to do? Oh, good game. Oh, 26-51. Okay, I'm in a must-win situation next game. Opponent has poor connection and high lag. I'm playing the Dutch. Okay, I had a Dutch earlier, and I learned some lesson of what not to do. Like h4, I think makes sense. I should watch out for knight a5. I have a feeling I already misplayed this actually. Maybe bishop b5. Maybe it's still okay. I like castling queenside. Making the position sharp. Oh no. I might lose this. Okay, opponent missed knight a5. It's still probably really bad for me though. Actually, is yeah, knight a5 is really bad. Takes. Start by taking. I might be able to get away with rook d7. This is not what I want though, man. I mean, I'm treating this as intentional sacrifice. The knight's active. There is a pin. If takes, I have a nice bishop. Two nice bishops. I gotta be optimistic. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay, what to do? I do have a pawn for the exchange. And time is close to level. Yeah, that's a good move. I think I can get away with this though. F3. Such awkward coordination. B5, there's en passant. Ideally, I want to drop the bishop back at some point. Our black's a little bit tied up. And defending, attacking. H5 maybe. Let's start with queen. How to do this? I don't know what to do here. This move? Oh, that's a move. Now it's just getting weird. A lot is on the line here. Rook d I take a 96. 96 anyway is interesting. Okay, this is multi-purpose. Control the d-file, bring the bishop back. Make things messy. h5 was not a good move though. But still interesting. More interesting for black. I think I'm going to win on time. If I draw, I lose rating, and then the stream ends. So I'll fall below 2650. But I'm winning on time. Okay. Okay. The dirty flag saves me. We keep going. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Why am I playing low-rated players? Might have to change my rating settings. Oh, it might be like minus 400. So this opponent is barely within the 400 point range. This is a move. I meant to say much lower rated players. It's still a good rating, like overall on the site. Bishop d6. Okay, I'm being a little bit fancy here. But I might get away with it. I might not, though. There's c4.
Hello.
Hello to Eric. I like your name, Eric BG. So I might be losing a pawn in multiple ways. But if the knight moves, it looks like I'm losing the b pawn. But I have this move c5, queen a5, knight c3. I mean, there's knight e4, queen c2. I think everything is being held together. Like barely. Okay, the idea is to castle. Oops. There is queen h6 is so tempting here. I think I'd do it. And then like just rook c1. I might lose a2. Like takes. I might lose c3 as well. And just castle. The plan is to get the knight to f6. 3 moves away. Oh, I just realized if knight takes, I can just play queen d2 and then win material. Not happening. Okay, so this... How does black defend? There's no queen f4, there's no knight e5. There's f5, which probably likely to happen. Not quite winning yet. Huh. Can I get away? I get away with taking on h7. f5 is actually a good move. I'm gonna be safe. And this is actually still like really nice looking. In takes, I have some bishop retreat. Oh, there's a knight retreat. Wow. I'm worse here. Gotta move quicker. I have to resort to another dirty flag. I have a pawn on c7. I do a bishop here. Rook's almost trapped. Rook's officially trapped. It takes, and that's super risky though. Let's not take. Just play rook d2. Oops. Oh no! Oh yes. Oh wow. Opponent had perpetual. That would have ended the stream. This and this. Or actually no, the rook covered e1. Oh, it's all good. This is winning for white. For some reason I thought queen e1 could be played. But yeah, the queen and the rook are attacked. It was all part of the plan. Was rook f4 not a move? Oh, in this position? Probably. Probably much better move. Okay, I'm going to change my settings. We'll do minus 200. New game. This could be a long stream, man. I want to gain 20 points, but it could take a while. Opponent taking plenty of time. Yeah, I can't answer questions about the previous game while I'm playing a new game. But feel free to check my profile and analyze the games. I think this works. Takes and knight c6. Can I take this? My Lead Chess account is not closed. My Lead Chess account is Eric Rosen. And it is open as far as I can see. Yeah, it's not I am Rosen. Play this move. Have to be careful here, though. Oh, that's a good move. Is it threatening to do this, and then also this? Although maybe it's not so bad. Because if takes, I hit the rook. If takes here, white has to worry about g6. If I get the chance, I'll play h6. Yeah, I wasn't scared earlier about bishop e6, because then I'd get the bishop pair, and there'd be decent compensation. Now probably time for h6. Okay, life goes on. We both have a very solid setup. It's a question like what plan to try, like maybe this move. This is typical. Some idea to pressure the pawn, but also just to trade and open up for bishop f6. Wow, bishop e6. I missed that. But I have this move. Does this even work? Might not work. It's interesting though. I'm just gonna play it and then hope it works. There's so much going on here. I'm probably just losing the exchange. Yeah, I'm just losing the exchange. If black plays correctly. No guarantee. That's a good move.
How was titled
Hey,
Tuesday?
it's Kavita. It was fun. I scored average, I think. Wait, I have to focus here. If I lose this game, the stream ends. Oh dear. And I'm completely losing. Queen b8. There. Mm. Opponent's showing good technique too.
Yay, Rosen rules.
Not in this game, unfortunately. Oh dear. This is pretty brutal. Looks like the doubters will prevail. Hey, it's Pam. Welcome back, Pam.
Hi, Eric.
If you're just joining, the stream might be ending soon. Unless I can self-stalemate. Phone's moving kind of slowly. But kind of also accurately. Oh no, my rating. Okay. Better cheer before the stream ends. Yeah. Good game. Yeah. Opponent played well. I fell victim to some tactics. Knight g4 was not a good move. Probably should have sensed the danger. Oh no, Brigham's channel points. Yeah, it feels bad. Choose outcome. Da. Oh, Nixie is rewarded. Okay, next time I will try and come back stronger and sharper.
Please don't goo.
Don't goo. Okay, I won't goo, but I might go because it's time to eat. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Yeah, it was a fun stream. Played Hikaru earlier, Title Tuesday. Had some fun games. Had some clip-worthy moments. Had that cool slow motion replay.
What's for dinner?
That's a good question. Gotta do some shopping. Maybe, maybe food. Hopefully food. And not just sorrow and tears. Okay. I'm gonna send the raid to Nemo. Had dinner with Nemo like 2 days ago. Nemo is preparing for the Olympiad. He has a serious tournament coming up. She's repping Canada. So send some good energy. And what else to say? I'll be back with more content. It's nice having stable internet. I was hoping to stream more from Vegas, but yeah, I couldn't stream without dropping a lot of frames there. So stay tuned, and I'll be back soon.